about to make some faux tuna fish. I'm going to show you how I do it. Excuse the bare face, but I just washed off my beet and I just feel so light that I'm just going to stay this way for the rest of the day. So let me show you how ingredients. Starting off with the garbanzo beans, I generally have dry beans, but you can use canned. So we're going to go with the dry ones today. I have mayonnaise, onion powder, garlic powder, black pepper, some vinegar, salt, olive oil, seaweed to give it that ocean flavor, and vegetables you can pick and choose whatever you like. I happen to have some celery, red onions, green pepper, yellow onion, and some lemon for flavor. Some of you have told me that you don't know how to use the pressure cooker, so I'm going to share how I use it for this purpose. So I have about a cup of dry beans in here, and I generally eyeball when I cook. I learned that from my mom. So I'm going to add water since it's going to be in there for quite a bit. Generally, I want it to almost reach the screws here, and I think that should be enough. I don't really know if this is the right way to do it, but it's how I do it. Eyeball some salt in there to make sure there's some flavor. Since it's a lot of water, I'm gonna be generous with the salt. So I put the lid on. I couldn't show you because I needed both hands. And so what I'm gonna do now is leave it on and then wait for the steam to make a sound. It's gonna be very loud, you won't miss it. And once I hear it making that loud sound, I will set the timer for 15 minutes and then check back after the timer goes off. So that's the sound that tells me that I gotta set the timer now. The timer went off, so now what I'm gonna do, I turned off the heat, and now I'm just going to put it under water. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna need two hands because this is too dangerous to try to handle with one hand. So I'm gonna put it in the sink and let water run so that it's cool. This will not open. You don't want it to open because you could get seriously injured. So I'm just gonna leave it there, and when it's safe, then it will open. So just let it run underwater so that it can cool off quicker. And this is what I do. Let it run for maybe like 5 minutes, or if you don't want to waste water, you can just leave it and go about your business until it cools off. And the next step is mashing the beans. You can make your life much easier by just putting it in the food processor or a blender, but I just don't like the hassle of extra things to wash, so I'm good with this pilon, how do you say in English, pestle, mortar and pestle. So this is what it looks like all mashed up, very similar to tuna. I combined all the ingredients that I showed in the beginning. Here's the final product. I was actually running low on bread, so I decided to use lettuce, and also it's a better choice for me because diabetes runs in my family, and bread, I've heard, is something that should be avoided if you're diabetic or if it runs in your family. So I'm reducing the amount of bread, white bread that I eat. So instead I'm choosing to eat my tuna, my faux tuna, on some leaves. Pretty good.